Welcome into Alliance Insights. I'm your host, Jonathan Bam Rivers, the official voice of Alliance Specialty Contractor. And if you watched our first episode on this podcast, you met Mr. Tyler Hanson, who was one of the interns that was hired here recently. But now we're episode number 2, and we've got the other intern here, Miss Ximena Martinez. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
It took me 2 weeks to learn her name, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you, Miss Martinez. How are you doing?
Good to be here. I'm great.
Absolutely. So listen, if I understand correctly, you just graduated from Auburn High School, correct?
I sure did.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
All right, so talk to us about how you landed yourself. Tyler told us a little bit about his experience and how he was acquired here at Alliance, but talk to us as a graduating high school senior, transitioning into the workforce. How has that been for you thus far?
I think it's honestly way better than I expected for my first job. It's in my entire life I would think I would earn an internship and like get to be in such a nice place like right off after graduation. I just had no idea.
Absolutely. So the experiences that you've had to go through, on whether it's high school, whether it's home, how do you feel like they prepared you, not just for your job here at Alliance Specialty Contractor, but from a customer relationship standpoint? How have those experiences prepared you for this opportunity?
I think it's like built character for me and just like helped me get a little bit out of my shell to like I don't know, take risks and like apply to like real life and like on a business type of place.
But see, that's very interesting. You said build character, and you said bring you out of your shell. Because see, you know, a lot of people, personally, I'm what you call a functioning introvert, right? Like I can deal with people and be around people, but in all honesty, I like to be at the house in my own shell as well.
Right.
I want you to talk about that a little bit, about coming out of your shell and coming out of your comfort zone and character. Why is that so important to you as an individual?
Because you meet people and you have to network and you have to like be like nice to be around for people to want you in their business, you know. I don't know. When I was little, I'm still very shy. I've always been so shy. But it's just I've had to like learn to like talk to people
Right.
because you're not gonna get anywhere if you don't like if you're not like outside and like meeting new people, you know.
So as a digital asset to this team, which is what you are, talk about your personality and how it actually personifies itself and exudes through the work that you do. Because I know a lot of this is creativity, correct? So how does your personality show itself in the digital work that you do?
I like to think outside of the box. Whatever I do, I like to make it my own and just bring another different, like anything new I can bring to it, I do. I just try my best to do like express myself however I can.
Absolutely. And Ximena, I've had the pleasure of having a brief conversation with you previously, and you told me that you're not originally from here, correct? So talk to me about where you're from originally, and talk to me about how, you know, your background has shaped everything that you're doing right now and some of the opportunities that you're able to take advantage of.
I'm from Peru. I lived there until I was 15 and I moved here in 2019-ish. My 16th birthday was here. Yeah, my mom's been like very impactful, like pushing me to do creative things, like doing things that I love. And I don't know, Peruvians are just very creative and like we're like my culture has like taught me a lot, like being whatever you want to be.
Absolutely. Okay. And to you, with someone who is continuing to build her confidence and knowing that you have an opportunity to be whatever it is that you want to be, what do you feel are some of the opportunities you're looking to create for yourself as a result of what you're learning here at Alliance?
Hopefully my own business or like just working for someone who appreciates my work and like being a great asset to someone else maybe. I wanna like, whoa, I'm sorry. I just wanna, it's a hard question, I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Just show what I can do
Absolutely.
whenever I can. Yeah.
And, but that's the great thing about having these conversations, right? There's, I don't want you to feel like there's a right or a wrong answer, right? Your answers are your genuine answers, and that's the greatest thing about it. So for me, being able to sit here and talk to you is phenomenal because you are someone who is in position that a lot of people are not in positions for. So one, I want to congratulate you because you didn't have to go after this internship, right? It wasn't handed to you, you had to go and earn it.
Yes.
Okay? So that's something that I think should be celebrated and something that we continue to move forward on. Oh, so let me ask you this question, Ms. Martinez. When it comes to relationship building, and I like to talk to people about this, and when it comes to Alliance Specialty Contractor, if you were to meet somebody for the first time and they asked you, how would you sum up Alliance Specialty Contractor, what would you say?
Encouraging.
Mm.
They're so nice whenever we do something. They're like, "Good job!" I'm like, that's so sweet. And like, it's nice to be like appreciated for whatever you do. Like, and I don't think I would get that in like another job. You know, it's like very nice.
Absolutely. So talk to us about your daily routine, because graduated from high school, you had a certain routine that you had to deal with, and whatever extracurricular activities you were involved in at Auburn High School as well. But now being in the real world and working, talk about the transition of your schedule, how that's been difficult or how easy it's been, and how you've been able to adapt to it.
So we work 3 times a week. I wake up.
Great life.
Yeah. It's like 9 to 5. Wake up 6:30. Tyler picks me up, and then we come here, and then we leave at like 5:30. And then on my free days, I usually just like go to tennis with my mom sometimes, and then I just chill at home because I'm like, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's all I do mostly. And
Okay.
then,
So you're an athlete as well.
it's just like classes, but it's just for this one.
Yeah, okay. Well, Ms. Martinez, the one thing about it is you and Tyler, I think, are in a phenomenal situation. I mean, I don't have to tell you that. You guys are growing in the roofing industry, and I can't wait to learn more from you guys as well. So the same thing that I asked Tyler last week on this episode, I'm going to ask you, what words of encouragement would you want to give to people? There are people right now who went to school with you, who sat in class with you, who are now watching you bloom, watching you blossom, and watching you grow in this role as an intern. Even if it's been a couple of weeks, seriously. What are some encouraging words that you would have to the next generation, or even your generation, when it comes to not necessarily just getting into the roofing industry, but trying to pursue what it is that they want in life?
Take all the tools that you have and use them for something that's going to help you in the future. I used my Photoshop classes like with Mr. Cox. Like, it helped me. I took 3 levels. I got certified on like as an Adobe professional, and I got a medal for graduation. That was really cool. So just like take advantage of what school gives you. I mean, if you're still at school, and if you're not, like, go out and find something that's gonna help you. Like with Adobe Dreamweaver, like what Tyler said we were gonna do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I took some courses too, like outside, like when I was still in school, and they helped me to like understand a lot better about social media and like web design and all that, and just build a resume.
Well, if I can be encouraging you, I don't know if you realize this, but you being here, not just on the podcast, but being as part of this team, is changing lives. You might not see it, and it might not manifest itself for the next 5 or 10 years, but I promise you, you're encouraging another young woman or another young man to do what they dream of doing. So you just keep your head up and keep moving forward, all right? It's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure. And guys, listen, this has been the second episode of Alliance Insights. So just to wrap this up, we want you to understand that this podcast is going to be informative, it's going to be educational, but it's also going to be entertaining. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to talk about things that you may not have been exposed to before, because we want you to be fully equipped with the knowledge you need when it comes to the roofing and the service industry. I'm your boy, Jonathan Bam Rivers, and this has been another episode of the Alliance Insight Podcast. We'll see you next time. God bless.